Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Orchard Farm here on Farming Simulator 17. So today we're pretty much just carrying on with what we were doing in the last episode, which was, actually I think we were collecting bales in the last episode. So we're just delivering off the last couple now. In fact, I can actually zoom out using... I did not mean to do that. Start again. There we go. That's more like it. So I can actually zoom out now using my wheel, which is pretty cool. So we've just got, what was that, 5 we've got to take back now, so it shouldn't take too long. We've already got rid of the rest of them, and then today we're going to be doing some raking and hopefully maybe some baling as well if we have time, because we need to finally clear that glass field. That would be a bit weird. Grass field, sorry. So we can have some hay bales. So we're getting ready for animals basically. So we're not keeping the straw. I don't think we need to keep the straw just yet. But we have a little stash of silage bales, and we also want to keep just some hay. I don't think we're going to get that much hay bales from the field, to be fair. Is this thing always gone 18 miles an hour? I feel like it's a lot slower than it used to be. This is the, what is this? This is the 25, not the 35. I don't know. But how you guys doing? I hope you are absolutely well. So this is the first video I've recorded in a long time. I managed to record a week last time, so I managed to get ahead. But now we're back to reality. So this is tomorrow's video I'm recording right now, which makes a bit of a difference. Oh, there we go. So it's currently Saturday recording this, so I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I'm working tonight in Cornwall, so I would already be worked by the time you guys see this, but yeah. So I'm basically going to record this, edit it all together, then go to work, which is going to be fun. Just going to indicate in here. So on this map, we deliver the bales to the stables, which is where we are right now. Now, I have found a bug with this. There's like a weird collision plane thing sticking up from here, so we actually have to go in from the side instead of reversing. Because the trailer wheels aren't big enough to go over the little things. If you look at the front wheels of the tractor, it may do it now. Maybe? Okay, there we go. See, we're floating there? So the trailer doesn't actually like going over that. There we go. Little weird collision thing. But that's not really an issue. It still works, which is good. So yeah, let's head back to the farm and we'll begin today's main task, shall we? Okay, ready? So today I've decided we are going to use the Fiat. We haven't really used the Fiat all that much. Now I have got a lot of requests to start using a bit more third person, so we will be doing that, don't worry. Where did I put the windrow? Right over here. So yeah, we haven't really used the Fiat since episode number 1, so I thought we'd do it today. Let's go ahead and reverse up here. Now I've played around with my head tracking a little bit, so it may be a little bit more sickening for you guys to look at, but it's just, I got to tweak it basically until it gets a little bit better. But I'll try to do it so I can actually look all the way around for once. I'll put that into, oh, that's cruise control, my bad. We've actually reversed a little bit here if we can. Put her into forwards. This has got a turning circle of a small galaxy, this Fiat, so we may have to do a little 3-point turn. In fact, we're going to have to. So I'm actually going to turn this way. Put her into reverse now. This seat's very high. Is it like that in real life? I have to look over it. Unless it's just the camera's a bit low, maybe. Right, put it into forward now. That's a lot better. So now we are free. So the grass has started to grow back a little bit. It's been a while since we did it. There's all our silage bales there from the other half of the field. This thing sounds beautiful. We've still got the baler here, which is good because we're going to be using it momentarily anyway, hopefully. So let's go ahead and rotate everything around real quick. Let's go ahead and get the windrow unfolded here, or the rake, people like to call it. So in the last episode, people said we always do the headland first, which doesn't make sense to me. And I know I'm not a real farmer, so I can't really comment on this, and there's going to be a lot of negative feedback in the comment section, but there's no rules to farming. Personally, for me, it makes more sense to do the headland last, because then we can tidy up all the edges. But, you know, there's no actual rules to farming. Once again, I don't really think I have permission to say that, because I'm not a very large farmer, but if anyone in the comment section can tell me exact... Oh, no. I found a mapping conflict. Dang it. Okay, we're going to be using V to lower the windrow today. I have to remember that the actual lower function isn't working for some reason. So we're going to go ahead and start windrowing this hay. Now, it's starting to grow back, but as you can see, the little section off to the left there is also mowed, but that happened in the live stream. It actually grew back whilst we were still mowing, which is very, very annoying, but the people in the chat found it hilarious, but it was a bit annoying for me. But let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to carry on doing the headland last, just because I think it makes it a little bit neater, because we can tidy up the edges sort of thing, but, you know, personal preference, basically. This thing sounds like it's a bit revving too high. Surely you've got enough power to power a windrow, surely. Let's head down here. So, I know I've been telling people I'm going to be using Seasons mod for this map, but I've actually changed my mind. We're not going to be anymore. purely because there's a lot of other YouTubers using Seasons mod on this map. But I don't want to give you guys the same experience as everyone else. It's sort of pointless. So I'm going to be doing another Seasons map very soon. I have one planned, so stay tuned for that. I'm just tweaking a couple of things. I got to get down the the Seasons map, sorry, which basically stops snow growing spaces. But yeah, it's almost ready to go. So stay tuned for that. I think you guys will like it, especially the Irish guys that watch me. Okay, let's head down here. This is quite an easy field to do. Now, as you can see, there's like a bit of a right angle there. This is where we split the field in half, basically. So there's a road going through the middle of it. So the other half of that was our silage bales, and this half is going to be our hay bales. So a little bit in cab here. There's not really much to look at inside, but it is a fantastic cab. I think you guys would agree. Right, so we're not even going to bother lifting the windrow up. Now, apparently that breaks the PTO in real life. But some people disagreed with people that said that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a farmer, so I don't know. But if we keep it nice and gentle, you see the PTO's not actually bending there because it's got an articulated hitch. So I think it'll be alright in real life. I don't think... is this Coon or Pottinger? I can't remember. Coon. Yeah, I don't think Coon would design a windrow that you had to disconnect the PTO just to turn around. Could be wrong. But I think that's what the articulated hitch is for. Okay, so we made a bit of progress here now. We're on the small bit of the field now, so it shouldn't take too long, and then we're going to go straight into our headlands. So I'm not sure how much bells we're going to get from this. I'm assuming this we're going to get quite a lot more than we first thought. So we may sell some, because we need some money. We've only got £105,000, which isn't a lot, considering we need quite a lot of equipment still to buy. Let's just go ahead and do a little U-turn here. There we go. But we may, yeah, like I said, we may sell some, but we're going to keep some because I am planning on getting some cows. Now, the reason I always get cows is because I like to use the manure. Now, I know pigs give off manure as well, but they're a lot more to maintain. You need corn and all that malarkey, which, you know, not that great. Not that great to start off with. I think that's something you get when you're a bit further along. Now, sheep would be a good one because they only take grass. However, they don't give you, they give you wool, which is good, but they don't give you any manure, and we just basically want it so we can save costs on fertilising, basically. Let's go ahead and turn around here as well. We're a bit wonky on that pass right next to us, as you can see there. And we'll head down here. So we're not using GPS today, which is probably why the lines are so wonky, but I think it's a bit more realistic for the Fiat. I don't think a tractor like this would have GPS. In fact, I'm almost certain it wouldn't. I know you can get probably an add-on or something, but I wouldn't do it personally. Pretty easy, just drive around in a straight row. But yeah, this is trying to be, this is like the map we're using on the older style equipment. Not old as in like classic, but you know, not the fancy Fandango stuff. So we've got the T-Dub, we've got the Fiat, we've got the Case, which is probably the most up-to-date tractor we've got. But still not necessarily futuristic, so to speak. Right, we're missing quite a lot, but that should be an issue, because we can actually weed this in, it'll give us some fertilisation. But that's what we need to buy. We need to buy a weeder. But last time I checked, the weeders are quite expensive. I think they're definitely up in like the 50s. I think the £50,000 mark. Yeah, we'll have a look at some in a minute. Now there is another job I want to do in between baling. We actually need to go to one of our fields and pick up the harvester. Rotate this around like that. Yeah, so I don't know what episode it was. I think it was episode number 2. It might have been a live... I think it was a live stream, actually. We drove down to one of the fields and harvested it. That was canola. We still got the harvester down there. We've left it locked up down there. It's pretty safe, but we need to bring it back now, I think. We need to find somewhere to store it as well. I can't remember... Oh, yeah, I remember where we stored it. I remember now. It's on the other... like, across the road in the other yard. So we'll do that just after this. So this... is it going to... No, it's not going to be our headland just yet. We've got about another tiny dinky little pass here. And that should be us done. I'm actually going to lift up the windrow when we get to the end of here. Like so. Get that lifted up. Turns out, here's the road I was telling you guys about. So this is what we use to divide the field sort of thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and lower her back down like this. So yeah, 2 more passes I think, and then we'll start the headland. I think that'll do it. She's looking good. The grass is slowly growing back, which is not necessarily... We've probably done this a little bit too late, but... not to worry. We'll get it off the field and then it'll be ready for next time as well. Right, okay, ready. So we are now just collecting the T-dub right here. Now, I don't think I mapped out a manual attach button to this wheel. I might do that next time. No, I didn't. Okay. So I'll do that next time. But for now, we'll just go ahead and disconnect it normally. Get the T-dub started back up here. And the reason for this is because, one, we're probably going to end up doing the baling in this anyway. So, and we're doing it now because the baler is actually in the way. I didn't think it was that close to the field, but it turns out it's actually on the headland, which isn't good. So Fiat's still running now. They've still got the rake still going off there. So we're just going to quickly move this out the way. And we'll get it moving. Let's go ahead and reverse here. Like so. Where's the hitch up point? There it is. Get it hitched up. Pull her forward a minute. Come on. Right, we'll just park it on this side of the field here. That should do. We'll get it turned off whilst we finish this headland. Jump back into the Fiat. So as you can see, the baler was here. It turns out we couldn't really see it because it had grown back, but this is also part of the headland. And it goes onto the road a little bit. Not really an issue though. So we'll quickly jump back up into the Fiat here. Awesome. Let's get it lower down. Right, let's finish this real quick. It shouldn't take too long at all. I'm actually going to start the headland right about here, I reckon. Any bits of grass that we miss, we're just going to weed in. It's not really going to matter all that much. So this is going to be the start point right here. So we'll end literally right here, and it should finish up all the bits in that other corner. Let's crack on with this. It's a bit messy on this corner here. See if we can get out a little bit wide here. Actually, no, I don't want to. There we go. It's the best we can do. I'm trying to optimise how much we're collecting in one go. Right, this pass here should merge up with the headland now. There we go. So this is why I always did the headlands last. Now once again, people agree with me, some people disagree with me, but it's down to personal preference really. So now all the bits that are like rounded on the edge will now be straightened up into a nice, neat headland here. So that's why I do it. Once again, you can tell me in the comment section why you would do this in real life, or, you know, I just think it makes sense personally. Let's go ahead and merge these ones into one here as we go around this corner. There we go. I can see some sort of hidden in the long grass here. It's a bit annoying that it grew back whilst we were mowing it, but I have put the plant growth onto slow now because of that. It was on normal, which apparently was too fast. Right, go ahead around this corner here. Look at that. We're doing alright. It's not going to take too long to do this at all, I don't think. Okay, take this bit here a bit wide because as you can just see there, it's a little bit wider than we first thought. Okay, now actually I think it's going to be a lot wider down here, but I am just going to weed it in because it's grown back anyway, so it's confused me a little bit. Let's go and head down this straight here in cab. It's very hot in real life. Hope you guys are well. I'm boiling, so wherever you are, I hope it's not like it is. In Plymouth it's so hot right now. I think we're about 28 degrees, 29 degrees. It's just humid. It's not necessarily hot, it's just humid. I feel like I'm in a sweat box. Living in a big sweat box. So yeah, as you can see, there's pretty much another pass there, but we are just going to weed that in. Bit of a waste, but I don't think it's going to contribute that much to the bales that we should go ahead and do it again. So we're just going to go ahead and collect as much as we can here on this one pass, and then we'll straighten up this corner here, and we should be done, and we'll get the harvester, and then we'll jump back and do a little bit of baling. Probably won't finish the baling in this video, but we'll get some of it done at least. See if we can estimate how much bales we're going to get. Oh, I want to go ahead and redo this corner a minute. It looks a little bit... there's too much to waste there. So I will go ahead and fix that up in a second. We'll just head down here first of all. To about... here maybe? Yeah, here we'll do. So we'll quickly lift up the windrow here. And we'll head back to this corner, because you can see this... I know I said we're going to ignore that bit over there, but that's a little bit different to that. That's a huge chunk there. So quickly go around here. Straighten her up a little bit. Right, so now we're going to lower this down like this. See how much of this we can collect. We'll merge this into one big windrow sort of thing. Swath. There we go. It's a little bit better. That's basically what I wanted to do, that little corner there. This is too much to waste, I thought. So head up and where we finished, and we'll end just past the T-dub, I think it was, where we started. Let's see if we can get this off the path here, sorry. Here's that bit there. And I think we are done. But once again, I'm not very happy with that corner, so we'll quickly lift this up and see if we can get that tiny, tiny swath there to merge up with the main headland, basically. So rotate this around like that. Get her lowered down here. Probably damaging the windrow by driving on the path, but not to worry. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So quickly stop on this little dot here. There we go. And I think we are done now. So quickly get this all folded up, and we'll head down to the combine. I'll bring that back, I think. I'm just going to leave everything here for now, because I'm not sure if we need to do another field after this. So I'll quickly leave the Fiat here. We're using the Ford now, so I'll quickly tab through to the combine, wherever he is. Oh, we just tab straight into it. That's good. Let's get it booted up. So yeah, this is the field we did. I believe it was canola, but we actually harvested it. So let's go ahead and take this back to the yard. Shouldn't take too long at all. The yard's literally there. Look, see those buildings? That's the yard. So it's only a really, really short drive, but that's why we left it in the field. Bit of storage. Awesome. I don't know if we own this field or not, but we definitely just start laying down some groundwork. We did plant, I think we've only planted one field so far, so we want to sort of get them all going in a similar sort of time so that we harvest them at a similar sort of time. That's the goal anyway. So yeah, we'll just take this combine back, I think. Now right in front of us here, this is the grain storage yard. This is where we store our grain. It's not where we're storing the combine, no. We're going up a little bit, so we're going to indicate right out of here. We'll get the beacon lights on. Are they on? Yes. Okay, now hopefully we can get out of here without crashing. You know what the traffic's like on this game. Looks pretty clear. Let's go. Go, 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 go. No escort required, as we're only literally going here. Just where that shadow is, I believe. How are we looking? Header out fell off, is it? No, we're good. Right, let's indicate left into our little machinery storage yard thing. Did you get here? So this is where the combine lives, if you've not seen the episode number 1. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My steering wheel's really confusing when it's upside down. Right, let's go ahead and get the indicator off here. Beacon lights off as well. So this thing here lives with the Matrot, or the Matrot, whatever it's called. I actually need to edit that thing, because I love the sprayer itself, but the vehicle maintenance on it is just ridiculous. So I do want to edit the XML before the next episode. I was meant to be doing it all this time, but I forgot. Right, let's go ahead and reverse this back like this. This is the only two things that live in here, so we don't have to make it nice and cushy against the wall. It's literally just for the Matrot, or Matrot. I don't know how you pronounce that. Right, we'll go ahead and turn that off, and we're done. There we go. There's the combine, and this thing here, I think it's Matrot or Matrot or something like that. Matrot? I don't know. But yeah, I need to make the vehicle maintenance lower on that, because it's a bit expensive for my liking. So let's tab back through to the T-dub then. Where is it? Here we are. Get it booted up. We actually have straw on the back of here. Hopefully that will run it. So we'll get her unfolded real quick. And we'll make a start on this. Now, once again, this is another thing that people told me off for, but I have the same rule with this. Everyone says you always do the headland first. I have no idea why you do the headland first in real life. It may be how you do it on the farm, but to me, personally, I don't like doing it because then the bales get in the way when you're trying to do your passes. So if anyone can tell me an actual reason why you do that, not just because you do, that's not any reason. If anyone can tell me an actual reason why you do the headland first, then please feel free to let me know in the comment section. But I just think the bales get in the way if you do that, personally. So I'm going to go ahead and do the passes first here. Although this is a bit of a wonky looking field, so let's go ahead and one's lift. This one's lift. Lift that up here. In fact, I've changed my mind. We're going to start on this end of the field because the swaths are a little bit longer, and we should be facing the right way when we get to these shorter bits. Then let's drive over the swaths here. Hopefully, we don't get a little bit of wheel spin. We'll throw it across the field. See, once again, if anyone can tell me why you would do the headland first, then feel free. But I just personally don't like doing it like that because the bales get in the way. Get that lowered down. Cool. And we'll make a start on this. So let's see roughly how much bales we get per pass. Now I know all the passes are different sizes and different thickness, like widths, but we get a rough idea. So our first one's out now. I do like this baler. It's only a baler. It's nothing special about it. It just does the job, but it's a nice one. There's no errors or anything. It's not too big, it's quite a small one, so it's just nice to have laying around, basically. Nice small square baler for once. Usually the square balers are huge. Okay. So, are we actually on... Somehow we're on the headland. This is magically turned into the headland. How has that happened? Okay, we're going to go down this next pass here, then. Let's go ahead and... Actually, we're going to do this pass here, just so the turning's not as dramatic. And we can go ahead and nail that one like that, basically. There. Let's go ahead and collect a few more of these then. So this shouldn't take too long. We're actually making good progress. The T-Dub's doing well with power in this thing. This supposed to be quite a low powered, like a low required powered baler, because we're doing pretty much 12 miles an hour here. And top speed of this thing's only 90 anyway, so we're not doing too bad. Okay, so we're making good progress here. We've done about 4 passes so far. So, we are making good progress. We're just doing... We got 2 left on the big part of the field, and then it's going to be pretty small and easy to do. It's going to be nice short passes, and then we're going to end with the headland. Once again, probably going to get told off for that. Probably going to get a few thumbs down, but it's just personal preference. I personally don't see the point in doing a headland first, because then you just get in the way. We're really interested to hear what everyone's opinions are on that, though. Not trying to start an argument in the comments. I'm just interested to know different methods and techniques and reasons for doing stuff, because I'm learning. I'm not a real farmer. It's just good to know why things are done the way they are, basically, which I think is pretty valid. Okay, we've actually collected a bit of the headland here by accident. Head down this pass here. Awesome. So I don't think, guys, I don't think I'm going to be collecting these bales manually. We did that in the last episode. I don't want to put them so close together, sort of thing. So we might either just do them off camera, or I might I don't know. Might use a auto-load trailer. I don't know. We'll soon decide. You guys can decide, actually. This is your channel. You guys get to decide what happens and stuff. So tell me how you want me to... In fact, I'll put a poll into the top right corner. Hopefully I remember. So right now, there's a poll in the top right corner. There'll be a few options there how you want me to collect the bales. So let me know. Or you can just tell me in the comment section as well. So this is your channel. You guys get to decide how we do things. It's basically an interactive farming. That might be my channel motto. Interactive farming. Yeah, do you know what? I just established that. That is now the temporary slogan on the channel. Interactive farming. You guys get to decide how things happen from now on. I used that at the very, very beginning. I think that's why people started to like the channel. I think that may have helped towards the channel growth. But I'm going to bring it back. I'm definitely going to bring it back. You guys now, once again, get to decide how things are done. And I'll be doing it, basically. But however you guys want. So yeah, we'll start right now. So the vote, top right corner, there'll be a little eye thing that pops up. Well, it really popped up a minute ago. It'll still be up there, though. You guys can decide how you want me to collect the bale. Because some people like watching the bale stacking. Right, we're pretty much done here, I think. Yeah, we should be. Should be pretty much done. On these, the big bit at least. I am interested to know how much cows are actually on this map, because I may have adjusted things like animal prices, so we'll soon find out how much they are. Right, we'll go down this next pass here. Oh no, it started the wrong way. Never mind. I think we've got it all. So we've actually got a lot more hay bales than I thought we would. Our trade is really small, so we might get one of the neighbours in to help us. Although, I don't know. I don't think we actually need a trailer if we're going to be putting these into storage, because the yard is literally there. So we could just stack 3 up each on the Manitou and drive the Manitou over there, which technically sounds like a lot of hard work because we have to drive then all the way to the yard. But if you think about it, we have to stack them up, and if we're storing them, we have to then take the Merlot, sorry, not the Manitou, my bad. We have to then take the Manitou over there and then unload the trailer again. I think it's going to be easier if we just stack them up on the Manitou and then take them into the store, wherever we're storing them. I don't know where we're storing them just yet. That's one thing I've got to look into. But yeah, we should be ready for animals pretty soon. Well, our cows at least. I don't know if I'm going to get pigs. I don't know what map we're going to do the animals on. So basically, guys, the reason I'm confused about the animals is because Thornton Farm was dedicated to animals. However, now that's obviously different. Thornton Farm's had a bit of a dramatic change on my channel. It's now like all the production stuff. So yeah, we need to find a new home for the animals, basically. It could do Orchard Farm. A lot of people are still asking for Orchard Farm. We could put them here on Dusty Cove. Be sure to let me know. I won't put a poll up for this one, but it's like we need to start thinking about. Because we're going to have to sell the animals on Thornton off at some point. To a home where they can be concentrated on, basically, as opposed to all the production stuff. Although we do want to keep the sheep. on Thornton Farm, because we need the wool for the lavender wool and stuff. So it's just the cows we need to get rid of, really. Right, what's going to be the easiest pass? I reckon that one up there, look. So let's go ahead and turn up here. These are some big swaths. Hopefully it doesn't jam up the pickup. I think we're collecting that pretty well there. Did we miss any? Or did we do it? Ah, we missed a little tiny spot, that's all. Not too bad. Once again, all the grass that we are missing, like the tiny little spots, that's actually going to do the ground some good, because we're going to weed it in and give it some nutrition for the next time it grows. So yeah, it's not looking bad so far. And it's not going to contribute much to the bales anyway, so I'm not really worried about it too much. Right, I'm going to go down the next pass, and I think we'll call that a day here. Turn the GoPro off. Okay. Let's go down this one here, I reckon. So yeah, thank you very, very much for joining me on this episode of Dusty Cove. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please slap the thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. Don't forget to vote in the poll. Hopefully I'll remember to put it in because I'm an idiot. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.